You also perform that, is that right?
Yes, I was just in the Berklee Music Theater Club's performance of Hairspray.
Hairspray.
Which I had the privilege of seeing with a group of students.
Who'd you play in Hairspray?
I was just in the ensemble, but
he stuck out in the ensemble, let me tell you.
It was so much fun, and the people there are just a dream to work with. It was honestly an amazing experience. It was just so much fun.
Now, what major are you under officially?
Well, my instrument is my voice. My major is thus far undeclared. I am going to major, though, in vocal performance. That's definitely what I'd like to major in. It's definitely what I'm going to declare.
That's awesome. Now, with a voice like yours, have you ever thought of doing any shows like that? The Voice or American Idol or something?
I have. I keep track of those all the time because it's good to know what's going on in the pop spectrum, and especially with places like The Voice coming out, which I've heard got rave reviews, and I've seen a couple episodes. Still, like, they don't play around.
No.
They don't mess around, and it's insanely cool. I have considered that. Right now, I'm building up a repertoire, so to speak. I'm working on all my music stuff. I just recorded a radio demo. That's it, a commercial reel demo and an audiobook demo. So I'm hoping to just cover all my bases at this point.
Well, when you become famous,
come back here.
Come back here.
To the
remember your roots.
Now, Nolan, I know you've had so many great experiences at Berklee. What would you say are the biggest differences between high school performing and college performing?
The difference between high school performing and college performing is that you just get a different caliber of dedication. These are the people who have worked their entire lives for this. These are the people who are insanely dedicated. This is all they know. They're going to the same, they're not only going to the same school, they're going to the exact same music school. They're very similar to you. So not only do you have that, but you get along really well. And oh my God, can I just say the talent is just out of this world. I'm going to throw that right out there. I've been so amazed at the level of talent that I've seen. It's mind-blowing.
Well, what's mind-blowing from my perspective right now is the amount of school spirit and the amount of love you have for Berklee University. You must really feel at home there, right?
Yeah, I have an amazing group of friends there, and I'm chilling with all these musicians all the time. Like, I've seen people literally come up to each other in the hallways like, hey, you want to jam sometime? Cool, let's do it next week. Next thing you know, they're putting out YouTube recordings of their jam sessions. That's what happens.
It's amazing to be
so cool.
Surrounded by people who are doing exactly what you're doing and who love and support what you're doing as well.
It's so cool.
Now, you mentioned the YouTube guys getting together and doing the acapella. Acapella on YouTube is getting really big hits right now.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some of the biggest viral videos in the past few months have been acapella groups doing covers.
You look at these YouTube channels I've seen. You look at, I'm gonna drop a couple names like Amir. You look at the groups like that, and you look at solo people like I saw recently this guy Paint on YouTube, the YouTube channel Paint. He produces his own thing, and he just overdubs himself again and again, and he produces this amazing material. My mind is blown by what people can do.
And it's amazing what you can do, what you can post online now. Have you ever posted videos of yourself singing or
Yes, I have.
Performing or anything like that?
Very happy to say that I have. I started, as soon as I got to Berklee, I was like, one of the first things I wanted to do was put myself out there, just to get
social networking, to get
that exposure. So I've put myself out on YouTube a couple of times, playing the keys and singing. It's a lot of fun.
So you have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun. So would you say that Berklee is a very, for you at least, a stress-free environment? You're not staying up nights and pulling your hair out for tests and stuff like that?
I know we all do that every day, right?
Or is that still kind of in there with that college experience?
The college experience, wherever you go, you're going to find stress. And yes, things do get stressful at times. Of course, you're going to have like your midterm exams, which are going to have like a ton of singing examples, and then you're going to have sight reading examples, which is just, you're literally at the test handed a sheet of music and you're said, sing this. You don't get any prep time, you just sort of have to do it. So there's going to be that stress. But the good news is it's doing what you enjoy. It's not like stressing out over something and you're like, God, I hate this material. It's like, okay, I get to learn melodies, I get to learn rhythms.
It's not like a certain subject that you dread going to every day. Or
exactly.
It must be awesome to come in to know, like, I mean, even though with that little stress that you have, but come in for your test is going to be, you have to sing this piece that quite possibly you've listened to all your life and loved, and you're performing for something that could be your future.
Legit, in my arranging midterm, one of the things was that we had to identify the song form of this song "Do I Do" by Stevie Wonder, and I thought to myself, literally, you have students at who are taking Chemistry 101 with hundreds of students otherwise taking the stressful test. That's so cool that I'm listening to Stevie Wonder and analyzing that. That's awesome.
Now, do you have any other musical inspirations other than Michael Jackson?
Yes, I do. I'm sure, as you can tell, Stevie Wonder name dropped. Songs in the Key of Life is a brilliant album. I love watching Little Richard, one of the outrageously cool gentlemen. Let's see. I take a bit from Prince. I take a bit from James Brown. That's it.
Now, all the names you're naming right now, they're these are 80s, 90s, even 70s kind of names. Anyone modern day that super popular right now?
Actually, I've been digging the 2020 Experience, the Justin Timberlake album. Oh my God,
loved that.
I'm grooving to that album right now, but that's really cool. And I'm like, okay, I definitely have to do something of that in the future.
Well, Nolan, it's great to know that you have such a wide scope of songs that you love to sing, and it was amazing hearing you sing for us live.
Thank you guys.
And hopefully we can see you again in the future, and hopefully we'll see your name in lights.
Yeah, definitely. When I see your
much.
name on Broadway, I'll be like, I interviewed that kid.
Yes, we can
Thank you
definitely
guys
say
so
that.
much. This is amazing to come on. Oh my God, this is so much fun.
Thank you so much,
thank
Nolan.
you.
It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
And now we're going to watch another talented college student who is an artist who was interviewed by our very own Lauren Screeden. Her name is Alex Marson from Needham, which is where Danielle is from, and she is currently at Washington University in St. Louis. So back to you, Lauren.